afternoon, evening, definitely not morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It has been a long time since we did a Tuesday with Todd, so we're going to get into that today. It's your first time here or your long time here, and know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup this evening, and what the weather is like. Yuri, we do that with every show. That's just, that icebreaker type stuff. As far as what the weather looks like, I don't know, cold. I'm going to go cold because it sure felt cold. We'll see what that is. Drinking, I'm double fisting. I've got a tropical vibe Celsius and some water. 40 degrees outside. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Don't need 5 things because that's a morning thing. We'll do that tomorrow morning. Morning mindset. Tonight, Tuesday with Todd. We're going to talk all about Christmasfying designs or creating those ugly sweaters, depending how you want to look at it. Now, what I need from you is, first off, make sure to check in, so we know that everything's working. Make sure to share. Facebook's still being wonky. It's not letting me share things over there all the time. So if you could, right-click, copy, paste, go drop that everywhere you can. That would be much, much appreciative of it. Now, I am going to sell you something. I'm dead honest with you. Sell you something because I was going through it and I'm like, okay, here's the template that we created for it. Here's the template that we use. Here's some icons and stuff that we use. What it's going to do is going to get you a link to the Google Drive that has, as I'm going through this Christmas, I'm going to be pulling elements from each one, throwing them in that drive so that way you can build it. So we'll go through there and you'll be able to get the stuff that we've made, the stuff that we have for it, and find some stuff to make some holiday stuff. We're also I'm going to show you the design that we did for our business, and then I should have grabbed those shirts. I don't know if Corey is still around. If she's still around, I'm going to have her grab those and bring them over to me so I can show you some real world examples of what they look like. But I'll show you how we created it. We're actually going to do one for a friend Kelly over at the Crystal Ninja. We're going to do her logo and show you how I walk about creating that and then the different things that go into it. But first off, let's check in and see how everyone is doing this evening. Darren, good evening to you. Evening, everyone. Hi, Darren from Renee. Tim, good evening, everyone. Hope you all got lots done. You ever have those days where you got a lot done, but it doesn't feel like a lot done? That was today. It was just like cleaning up a lot of stuff today. Hi, Renee, back from Darren. Barb, hello, everyone. Hot tea in the cup, 38 and wind. I don't want this cold yet. Hi, all, from Linda. Hi, Tim, Barb, and Linda from Renee. And hi, Darren, Tim, Renee, and Linda from Barb. All right, so I'm going to share my screen, and that should work, right? That should work because I can zoom in here. I might just remove myself. Let's see. Actually, I might just drop myself in that corner. Yeah. Can I do that? Can I move me? I wonder if I can move me to a different corner. No, so I have to keep track of it. So here's the design that we did for ourselves, right? So you can see, look at that. There's a little press guy, right? That you're able to do with that. There's our logo. Boom, that you're able to do in here with that. Now, the key to all of this is these two guys right here. These patterns. So we went through and we created these. Each one of these little majiggers right here. And created that outline for it. And then we have also a smaller one. And this smaller one is so we use the big ones for the main logo. And then we use the small ones for these little logos in here that we're able to do with it. So I'm going to put the link to the template so you can go buy it. If you are in our mentorship community, you don't buy this because it is over in the group. So you can go into the group and you can find it, and we have it in there for you. If you're not in the mentorship community, then hey, you can just purchase this right here, and we'll show you everything that comes with it. And like I said, as we are doing more of these this holiday season, we're going to get it. So everything that you're going to see here is what comes in this first round, and then in that folder, we're going to keep adding them to it. So here's the basic layout. This is pretty much the standard layout that we use for everything, and then we move from there for it. You will get the main template right here, this one, and then you get the little template, which is this one. You also get other patterns. So you'll get the other patterns to roll through from side to side, the scrolling ones through there. And like I said, as we open up more and do them, then I will start adding them to it. So that way you can create your own ones. Each one of these is a line that you can change out. And then the same thing with the icons. And the icons, you'll get the t-shirt, you'll get the press, You'll get the Christmas tree. You'll get the the holly and the snowflake and the bells and the wine glass. So like I said, as we go through these, you will be able to get your own. So let's see. Do we have anything else in there? Connie, hi everyone. Can't wait to learn. Connie, this will be super simple, super easy to do. No, not using power clip. We're actually going to use intersect. And so I'm going to walk you through how we do that there. So be mindful that could be a resource hog. And especially when you're trying to stream and trying to do other things, it can be kind of a resource hog in there. So I'm actually going to pull in, I'm going to pull these two over here. So then they should populate right there. Yep, on there. So we're going to do Kelly's logo. So the way I start these is first, you can use any logo for it. It doesn't matter. But what I have found is we'll delete this guy out of here. We'll ungroup it. Now, when you get these files, they come in PDF, CDR, EPS. So you should be able to use them in anything for it. So you shouldn't have any things to go along with them. Now, even with black logos, I want to make sure that there's white, that I have some white around everything because, you can put it on anything, then you don't have to worry about it. And that's something to pay attention to when you're laying stuff out as far as what's the color combination I get. You can't go wrong with black. Black looks good with everything, and that's what we designed just about everything on is black. So we got the logo. We know it's going to work here. So what I'll do is I'm going to come over here, and we're going to go to our pattern. And on our pattern, first up, I'm just going to select the image that we're going to do along with our pattern, and I'm bring it to the top and bring it to the left. So that way I know everything is where I like it at. Now from here, I'm going to control end to send it to the back. And then I'm going to zoom in here and I'm going to click on the top layer. There it is. So we got all of those selected. And then as I'm holding down shift, I'm going to click between them and click on the image. So now both of them are there selected. And you can see that both are selected right through there. Now what I'm going to do is then come up here and I'm going to use intersect. Now this, like I said, can be a resource hog. So give it some time, especially when trying to do this, because hey, when I'm trying to do multiple things and have a live going, it doesn't always work the greatest for me. So we'll talk through it. Now's your time to ask questions while it does it. Some take longer than others. Some go super quick. Listen, it all depends what kind of mood Corel's in. It depends what kind of mood my computer's in. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm just doing something else, then, hey, it doesn't seem to go. If I need it right now, it seems to take forever for it. And let's see, where's my little thing at? Renee says, will you get the updates if you purchase a file if you're not in the group anymore? Yes, in that link, when you make the purchase, you get a link to the Google Drive. And the Google Drive, as I update things, as I open up new ones, it's going to go ahead and I'm going to put all the files there. So yes. Are the little icons special also? Well, we need to create them. So we will have stock ones in there, ones that we've already created so far. So we've been able to use them. So those ones are already in there. And then I'm going to show you how to create your own ones. That's what we're going to do here on the second part of it. And like I said, on some of these, it won't take as long. Some of them will take a little longer. It just depends on it. And what's that, a plus sign? Oh, a happy face, Linda. And hi, Renee. Connie says, oh my God, I would have never thought intersect. I always use that to make laces on hoodies. Yeah, intersect. Intersect is where it's at. And Tim says, you think making the pattern smaller would make it move faster? It could, but then you run into just you need to block things. So it's done here. And like I said, you have a fast computer, you're not running multiple things, you don't have 40 tabs open, probably not going to be as big of a deal. But we can see that it has completed what it needed to do. We're going to grab it. I'm going to try and grab it. Maybe did I grab it? And click it so I can grab it. We'll bring it up here. Let's see if I grab the right one. Yeah, we grabbed the right one. So when we do the intersect, what it did was it pulled out all those pieces. So it clipped it out there. Here's everything in with it. Now, if we bring it over to our main image that we had there, guess what? We drop it right there. Can you guys see that on your screen? Is it everything coming in right? Yeah. On mine, I can see on this screen it's not populating as it should, but on mine it is. So there we go. Now we have it right here. We have the images the size that we want it to, and there's that. Now, since this is a more narrow logo, first up, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to center it to one of the lines up here. So that way we know that it's centered. And then I'm going to kind of, on some of these, you have more room to play with. On other ones, you don't. I'm going to bring this right up to right about there. And then I'm going to come down here and grab all of these guys and bring these up to right about there. So there's the layout that we're going to do for it. So far, main logo done. Good. Okay, next up, we've got the other flower. For this one, this is where the little one's going to come in at. Now, all of these images here, 1.5 inches tall. That's what we made them. It just works for easy math that way when we're sizing things and where it needs to be for it. But we're going to grab that one and bring it down here and do that same thing where we're going to decide where it needs to go on the image, where we want it at. Send it to the back and do the same thing where we come in here, zoom in, grab the top layer, hold shift, grab that bottom layer, both of them are selected together, come up here, do intersect, it'll do its little thing and come out there for it. So it'll be super simple. And just like that one's already done. So we're able to pull it up there. Whoop, did I grab the wrong one? Sometimes I will do that and grab the wrong one. I think I grabbed both of them this time. And we're going to hope that I just didn't make it crash, because I will say that I've been known to do that. Yep, there it is. All right, so we've got this guy. This guy, 1.5. All right, we're going to come over here, and we are going to come over here, and we'll delete each one of these guys out. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. It's my favorite one that we've done. Heat press. That's all of our jobs, right? And then we'll come up here, and we'll drop it in here. And if Corey's listening, because I see that she's texting stuff to people, that maybe she can come down and grab the ones that we did and bring them over to me, and then it'll be awesome. All right, so we've got that here. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do on this one is, and this is where you get creative at and what you want to do. So we're going to come in here. I'm going to create a circle. I'm going to make it 0.135, because 0.135 is going to be the size of a rhinestone, SS10. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to place that right there. In fact, we are going to take out the fill. So we'll have that in here so I can see where that is. Thanks. Corey's just brought them over to me. So that works out there. She must have heard me. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of line that up there. And then I'm going to take that one so you can see what I'm doing. Grab that one, grab the back, and then this is where I'm going to come in here and trim. And there we go. So now I have a place for a stone. So we've got that here. We're going to drop one right there, and we're going to drop one right there. And then we're going to come in here and by the magic of selecting everything, we're going to go over to our align and distribute. We're going to align center vertically, and then we'll space them. And there that is right there. So from here, I will just group this, and then I'm going to come up here and do the same one. Actually, I don't need to. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. We can delete these ones out. I can delete them all out. And so it's just a rinse and repeat type thing. So we're bringing this up here. Now, for those that don't know this trick, what I'm doing is I've selected it as I'm holding down shift, and I'm taking it right up, and then I'm just right clicking as it's up here, and then it should go right there, right? Yeah, that'll just make a copy of it. And now to make sure that this is where it needs to be, yep, that's where it needs to be. So we've got there. Now, what we can do is for this one, we can come in and we can delete out the little snowflakes if we want, so we can add stones to it. But this is where you can also come in here and change colors of stuff. So for these, the blue doesn't necessarily go with it. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to color drop that pink. Give me the 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 pink. Fine. Don't give me the pink. Whatever. We're going to zoom in a little bit more so that way I can make it give me the pink. So select it. Haha. Now I got you, sucker. Now we'll come back into here. We'll grab that one that's blue. We'll change it to pink. And we'll come down here and we'll take this one and we'll change that one to pink as well. And there we go. There is a completed design, how you want it. Super simple, super easy. You'll like right there. There's it. Now, if you have the wizard, you are able to come in here, and you will grab all of this. And you can go to mockups, and we could go to mockup, create a quick proof. The wizard, first time it takes a little bit to do its little thing for it. There goes the dog barking. There goes the dog, the doggy dog barking, because that's what that damn dog does. It's bark, 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 bark. Actually, what I'm going to do is after this, I'm going to go in and change this, because I'm going to actually put the stones on here to show how that is. I'm going to spruce this one up a little, and then we'll save it off so that way I can do that, and then we'll add stones and stuff to it, so that way it'll be pretty tripped out that way. Let's see. You like that, Jerry? It's pretty cute. It is pretty cute. It'll be a fun addition for him. How did you figure all this out? So we've been doing the Christmasfy shirts since 2017, 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there. And we did quite a bit where we had stuff in Photoshop where we were running actions on things to go ahead and do all this. And I'm not a Photoshop guy. And some of the stuff wasn't turning out how we wanted it to. And we were trying different ones and different things. And then when I realized that a lot of the ones that I was seeing were just, here's a pattern. So let's go ahead and let's just make that pattern. So that's what we did was, let's try it as a pattern. Let's make it ourselves. All right. Let's see. You guys can't see that because it's in the way. So we've got the shirt here that came from the mock-up. Let's change the shirt color to black so we can see it. Then we'll bring this down right here and get that out of the way. We need to grab it all so that way we can see it all. And this is, like I said, each one of those is a little piece, so it does its own thing. We're going to group it so it'll be easy for me to move, and we're going to slide it right down here. Maybe it's going to, yeah, there it goes. And so there. Then that's your finished shirt. Just like that, simple, easy breezy cover girl, right? But we're going to have a little fun with this now. So we'll go back in here. Mail van drove past the price. So yeah, mail van. Yeah, you could, but it's auto saved. And by now, we're rocking and rolling with it. So we're pretty good with where it's at for it. But here, just to make you happy, I'll hit save on it. Mail van, stupid mail van. Between the mail van and just people in general and all of that, then it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to come in here now, and we know that we made these little circles, right? So we're going to come in here, and we're going to make that circle, and it's going to be 0.135, right? And we're going to make that, is that crystal? I always got to get them confused. That's crystal, because then that one is jonquil. We want crystal. So there's crystal. Boom. Give me the crystal. There it is. Crystal. Let's take the outline off of that. Yeah. Take the outline off. There we go. And now we'll line that up there. It'll get close enough. And hold down Shift. Do that. Control D. It'll do it again. And then that way I can get at least somewhat close. So we're good on that. We're good on that. And then I'm going to, from here, I'm going to select that one. And then I'm going to select that one. And we're just going to bring it down here. Whoop. So that way we have someone there to play with. And then I'm going to bring them right down here. Bloop. And drop it down there, which I think we're pretty close on. Okay, cool, we're close. So, like I said, if we want to, we can take these out because we can get fancy and stuff. And we're going to delete. Oh, did I not lock? I don't think I locked that layer. We're going to make sure that that layer is locked Locked object. Yep, that one's locked. All right. So we're going to come out of here, and I'm going to delete these guys. Maybe. There we go. But before I delete it, I want to kind of use them as a template. So we got one here. We got one there. And where'd that other guy go? What do we do with that other guy? There's that other guy trying to hide out on us. So we've got that other guy over here. So that one looks good right there. We'll bring these ones down. There's an alignment. Okay, okay, okay. Perfect. We'll group those ones together. So now I am going to take this up here, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. And we're going to group. And we're going to bring them over here. And bring them over here. And bring them over here. And bring it over here. And bring it over here. And then we'll come back and we'll select them. And we'll make sure that they're all spaced evenly. There we go. Those are good there. Now I am going to ungroup one. So that way I can bring it down here. And bring it down here. Maybe. Let me click and make sure that it'll let me. There we go. Bring it down here. And right there. And I'm not even too worried about this because I still want to get to that other layer there. So we'll duplicate, 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 duplicate. And bring it right here. And duplicate that. So that way I can still grab that one. Ta-da. Now we'll come through here. Select these all. Do that same thing where we separate them. There's that. There's that. We'll group them all, right? I think they should all be grouped, are they? No, they're not all grouped. Now are they? No, they're not all grouped. I can see that they're not all grouped. So now they're all grouped. So now we should be able to come down here and get rid of. Oh, let's not move that guy. Let's not move that guy. Let's come in here. We're still grabbing that guy. I don't want to grab that guy. I want to grab this guy. And we're going to bring this guy down here. And right about there looks good. Now, if we did everything right, we should be able to click Simulate Stones. And as I grab this, Simulate Stones, and hit it, it should take as long to process on this first time. We'll see how it is. Do you have to delete the shapes? Yes, you will have to delete the shapes behind the stones. If you're going to place this, incompatible color model for this property. What? What are you talking about? You shouldn't be. I just pulled you from there. Let's see, what did it try and do? Yeah, see, it tried to get all, we did something. We did something somewhere that it did not like. And I'm not sure. You'll run into that sometimes with the wizard on mockups. But what I was trying to do was, as you can see in the mockup, it gave some stones, but it didn't give all, and it gave us the box. So we'll run it through and see if it did it again. But I know what I'm looking at where we'll have that for it. So then we can create the template from it. We can create everything from it. But overall, that is, where did they go? Where did they go? Did you see that? They disappeared. I don't know what happened. Let's see what happens right there. Quick save in case it crashes. There it goes. It's all there. We saved right before. I'll save again for you. Connie. It's right there for it. Although I got to make sure I can see what's on it. Right there. It's safe for it. But yeah, delete the shapes behind there. And that's why inside of those, there were no shapes because we had it there. Sometimes what you'll run into as it tries to take some of these other things that it thinks are stones and tries to manipulate those into stones. But overall, that's the gist of it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. We can, you can do this with any logo, any of the businesses that you've worked with throughout the year, any of the teams that you've done. It's pretty simple to make a mock-up like this for them, and to make it, work pretty good for them. Especially the two logos or two different things that you can do to it. But in the icons, let's see if we patterns. No, we want icons, right? So there's the patterns, icons. So we'll add more, but t-shirt, bells, holly, snowflake, press, wine glass. You've got the stuff on here, and we'll keep adding more to it as we open up more stuff. We'll put it in that file for you. We're going to go back to the front one because I want to Control Z back, and we're just going to grab a new logo of something, and we're going to see how it, how it all turns out and how it works, because it is going to. We'll see. It might crash. It might not crash. We're going to see what happens. I don't think it will, but just in case it decides to, we'll be good with it, because it is going back through that reverse process. And what I'm trying to do is just get us back to just these, because then maybe we'll run through another one and show how it is. Yeah, I might do that. I'm going to go grab, let's see. We're going to go, let's see if I can do this real quick. Yeah, I can make this one. I can make this one work real quick. And see, I'm trying to pull a logo so you guys can't see. I was just gonna grab one, and I'm like, let's make sure to grab one that somebody won't bitch and moan about, because I was like, oh, we'll just pull this one here real quick and make that work. But then I don't want somebody to be like, oh, you can't do that because, it's a copyrighted logo on that, which I get, but, training purposes, schooling, right? Educational purposes, we can, right? And isn't that the thing for it? I'm going to see if that's right. Yep. So we're just going to do a quick trace on this. Clip art, let it do its thing. It doesn't have to be perfect, because it doesn't have to be perfect. There it is. Okay, cool. We're pulling that out of here. All right. So when we're starting, this is like our school logo. So this is Franklin. This is going to be Franklin Falcons. So for Franklin Falcons, first up, I'm going to grab this and set it to the side. We'll set it over here for now, so that way we can delete stuff. And I'm going to work on Kelly's a little bit more later. But we're going to delete that out here, and then we're going to bring this guy in here, and we're going to see what we got here. So we're going to take him 10. Nope, that's too much. So 8, and that's still too much. 6. All right, 6 is where it's at. And we may go 5. Let's go 5.5. There we go, 5.5, because we're going to bring it up here. And this is what I do in instances like this. I just come in here and I grab this, and I just move them, right? See, I still got some stuff over here. So we'll get that over here. But I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to break these ones apart. That damn dog, man. I don't understand a dog that bark. I've never had a dog bark as much as this one. Absolutely drives me bonkers and insane, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That damn dog. Just whatever. So we've got that. So I'm going to delete this one out of here. And you don't have to be perfect on these. Like, that's the joy of this. Like, you do you, boo. You do you. We're going to come over here. We're going to grab this. We're going to take it over here. And then we're going to mirror it so it's right there. All right, cool. That's how that'll be. All right, so we got that one at 5.5. So 5.5, we're going to bring that over here. And I'm going to make a second copy and make it 1.5 inches tall. Now, in school sports, one of the things to look for us to add on here is there will be some of the sports logos. So you'll have like the basketball, the baseball, cheer palms. Like I said, as we go through it and we're going through our logos, I'll make sure to get those added on here. So same thing. We're just going to grab our top logo. We're going to grab the bottom one. We're going to intersect. We'll see how long it'll take. We'll go there. Like I said, if you have any questions, now's the time to ask, and we'll do what we can to make it happen. because like I said, this process sometimes can take a good amount of time. Sometimes it cannot take a good amount of time. It really comes down to how many things are in it, what everything else is running. I've had some go 2 seconds, perfectly fine. I've had other ones take 10 minutes. I can't give you an exact science to what it is, except that it's probably processing more than, in general, krill doesn't like doing things like this. So let's start with that. Krill does not like doing things like this. I've crashed krill more times than I can count, which is why, yes, I'll do a layout on everything first before I'm going to make sure everything fits what I'm thinking with it, and then we'll go ahead and do it from there. If this is a real one, we're going to go ahead and save it if we need to. We're just playing around to show you how easy it is to do it. The biggest thing is just waiting on my end. I said, if you got super fast computing, you don't have 47 tabs open. I thought I closed everything out, but I can see that my resource hog at the moment is the streaming software. So sometimes we run into a little bit from here. But going through that, I know other things that are in there. There were some candy canes, there was cats, there was dogs, there's the holly, there's the Christmas trees, a few different snowflakes, bells, Santa hats. As I said, as we are doing more of these from here, it's what we're getting requests every day for them for the different schools, businesses, as we put it together. Well, what I'll do is while that's processing, Corey was nice enough to drop off things, so I'm going to actually make me. Oh, look, I'm over here trying to make stuff work. I'm going to remove that, put it on here, so that while that's processing, I'll show you what these ones look like. So, finished product. Oh, I don't want to drop these. Finished product on that one. As you can see, there's our guy. There's Fat Ned. There it is. Ta-da, ta-da. And you get the press guy, you get this. Here's the one that we did for Level Up. So you can see on that t-shirt, you can make that your own, put that in there however you want. I'll go through it there. That'll be super swell to push through. This one is what we're doing for the Illinois Master Gardeners. So we'll put that together and see how we just use their same logo down there. And I'm going to show you this text here in a second. And then for our local high school cheer, we put together this one for them. So, yeah. So you can have fun with it. You can do the different things. And it's, I dig it. I think they're fun to do. And it doesn't make it super, they're not super hard, difficult at all. It's just a layout and what you want to do in there. So as we got on this, let's grab it off. All right, let's grab that off there. Let's grab that one down from there. Cool. We got this guy. So we've got this guy here that we're going to drop right there. And in fact, I do believe that we might be able to get a way to make that there. We're going to take this guy. Oh, there's the little guy. We'll bring the little guy down here. We'll send him to the back. And we'll do the same thing here. And then I'm going to show you something else where this last part is going to be a lot on you, because I'm going to require you to do some work on it. And because it comes down to the fonts, not all the fonts look the same. You're going to have to do a few different, you're going to have to look for some fonts, and I'm going to go through the fonts as we do them. So that way I know which ones I liked, which ones I didn't like. There we go. We got this guy over here. So we'll move him over here. Now let's see what we got over here. Okay. Get these guys out of the way. Now, what did I do? He was right there, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to unlock because that went to the back, and I forgot to bring it to the front. I forgot. So if I just go take this to the back, ta-da, now he comes up. Now we will lock it. Now we'll be cooking fire. So we got here, and we're going to come in here, and just like before, delete out the stuff that we don't want here. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. We're going to get rid of there. Bring this one up into here, and that's why I like 1.5 inches. Then we're just going to whoop, and center. There's that one. Whoops, shit. You didn't hear me say that. Sometimes you just got to pay attention to what you're doing, and then things will be fine. Other times it won't be. So we've got that. Now we'll come up here, do the same thing up here. Get rid of, did I delete them all? Yeah, I did. We'll ungroup them because I had grouped them earlier. And we're going to come in and delete out each one. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Get rid of those ones. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. There's this. And this is, I said, if you're making a sports one, this is where it's really easy to come in and add the basketball, add the baseball, add whatever it is, the wrestlers. And even if you don't have the, if you don't have it, having that little template down here in the corner, having this little guy here, you can take any of them and make it that way. So that way it's just done and good to go with it. Now, in here, we're going to pull some colors from it. We're going to pull the yellow, and we're going to pull the blue, and we're going to come back up here, and we're probably just going to change the yellow out. We're going to make those yellow. Yeah, we'll make those yellow, and we'll make these guys blue. Yeah, because sometimes you have to remember, what is this going on? How's it going to look? Some aren't going to look great on black, so you might have to go a different color with it. And there's, for the most part, done. Now, this is where you can have little fun at. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to go Franklin Falcons, right? Franklin Falcons. Let's turn this white so that way we can see it. We're going to bring it right here, and we're going to see what we can do and how we can make it work, like that. And we're going to change the text and Santa Ugly Sweater. Santa Ugly Sweater. There we go. Santa Ugly Sweater. There it is. We can Santa Ugly Sweater it right there. Center that up in there. See? It's another wavy font. That way you can just add it in here and you're able to do that like that. And so now this might need to go to, 5.5 tall. And you just might have to adjust it a little, bring it up. And you can add more snow wherever you want. You do whatever. Get super creative with it, however you want to see. If you're looking at this and let's see, we're gonna go over here because I'm gonna delete some of these. Let's see, that one's good. We want icons, right? Icons. So instead of the trees, we want to go with the reindeer, right? So reindeer, just drop that guy up there. So that way when we come back home, he's right there hanging out with us. And we can come in here and do that same thing. If you want to drop out instead of the trees, there it is. Take out the tree. Put in a reindeer right there. Okay. Don't like the reindeer going that way? Cool. Change the reindeer going that way. I don't care. It's yours. Do what you want. Super easy. We're going to get rid of that tree. And we're going to put, maybe we're going to keep this reindeer this way. And then we're going to move him over here and take this one this way. And then we're just going to go ahead and flip him that way. Okay. See? Create something new. Get in there. Have some fun with it. Be creative. Give the different eyes for it. And yes, Tim, great point on this. Because each one of these is, let's see if I can get close. You've got space between everything. Space between everything. So, next to no hand on it. So it's super light, super airy feeling for a big design. And if you want to make the things bigger, you totally can. Like if you decide, I'm gonna grab this here. If you decide that you want to, I'm not sure if I like the yellow. Maybe we'll take these guys yellow. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, so you can come in here, change it however you want. It's just like that. But say you don't like them being this close and you want to have it a little spaced out, cool. All you got to do is you come over here to your template and make it as big or small as you want. So if you want to have, here, we're going to do this. If you want, and then we'll come back and talk and answer questions. But if we want to make it that big, and have more spaces between there, you can. It's yours. Do what you want. If you want to come in here and you want to space these things out farther apart, go for it. It's completely yours. completely yours of what you want to do. But super simple, super easy to do. We're actually we'll delete these back over here, or Control Z back. And then I'm going to make that all space up from here. We'll do the save because that's what needs to happen. Save. Ooh, sugar. What did I do? Oh, because I unlocked. That was locked. I'm like, what happened? What happened, man? All right. Now, let's go back because I don't like how that happened. I don't like how that happened. There it is, because that went too far on stuff. There we go. Now, my friends, we're cooking with fire because I can unlock that. Now we'll grab all this and we'll make it. Now it'll be pretty and it won't drive me crazy. Now we'll get right to where we need to be. Now we'll come in here and we're going to come over here and we'll do our mock-up. And we're going to just do this on a men's t-shirt, long sleeve. Yeah, let's go long sleeve front. There it is. Boom, chickalaka, boom. Here it is. Change it to black. And then we're just going to move it down a little. Yeah, we're going to group it. And then it'll be easier to move once it's grouped. And just like that, there's your mock-up. Oh, we didn't change one of these guys. One of these guys decided he didn't want to stay that color. So now, easy enough. We're just gonna come in here and let's see if I can get him. I think I know. No, that's gonna try and watch this though. I'm gonna lock this object. I'm gonna show you, buddy. I'm gonna show you. That's right, I did show you. Did I change anything down here? I don't think I changed anything on that one. Nope. So there it is. So now there's your mock-up for it. You can send it off. There it is. Something fun, simple, easy to do. Let's see. And Tim said, you think changing the background to black could make things move faster? That way you can see it without the black box. You could, but here's my thing: is it's not always black for me. But I don't think it would move any faster because we just lock it. I think it's just because of processing and everything that's going along with it, with what I'm doing, what I have going open. Because it doesn't necessarily take that long. It seems to be working fine for it. But that's what we got. What'd you think? They said if you are in our mentorship community, the link is there. Go download it. I'll give you permission for it. And then we'll be able to help you out with that. Like I said, as I continue, because I know, like going through theirs, the palms aren't on there yet, so we got to make sure to add those on there. But I think everything else is added on there. So as we're doing more of them, I will add that to it, so that way you have it. Now, any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that you may have, now's the time to ask. It's been a while since we did a Tuesday with Todd. I'm crossing my fingers, and I'm going to say this out loud, and I know I'm going to jinx myself. Doing this, and I know it's not going to be the greatest, and I know we might run into some issues, but with the help of Corey, this is going to get scary. I am going to try and do some laser ornaments next week. I'm going to try and do that for Tuesday with Todd. We'll laser some ornaments using the F1, the globe ornaments that everybody, you're seeing everybody do, and then color filling them. That's my project. I'm going to work on that so that way we can show that off and show how that works with it. But overall, I think we're good with it. Tim said, I got it today. I just didn't open it up and was doing that before I got off the computer. I'll check it tomorrow. Perfect. Yeah, you got it. Everything should be in there. You should have permission now. And like I said, if you purchase this, link is in the comments. Go ahead and purchase it. We'll go ahead and that folder that it takes you to, as we go through our stuff, we will start uploading more that's in there. And I'll make sure that it's uploaded as the EPS, the CDR, and the PDF. So that way you can use it all through there. But any other questions, comments, or concerns before we call it a night? What'd you think? What do you guys think? This wasn't that difficult at all. And why do I do this? Well, because, hey, I want to be your transfer people, right? Like right now, we are running some killer deals on stuff for Black Friday. So Black Friday has started. We're just doing it all month long. Actually, it's going to like December 2nd because Cyber Monday, I think, is December 2nd. So what are our specials that we're running? Our yearly DTF VIP membership. We only do it in November. That's your only time to get in for it. You can do a monthly one that's $50 a month, and we've got a handful of people that do that one, but most of them convert over to this because it's $350. What does that get you? Your own 15% discount code and front of line service. So as orders come in, you will always be front of line on that. So it goes VIPs, people that have paid for Expedient service, production, and then it will go to everybody else's order. Right now, we're sitting at 2 to 3 business day turnaround time, but guess what? You are getting there. We don't even have next same day service and any of the Expedient services turned on, but as DTF VIP members, you're getting it from there. Also, if you use the code FREEUVDTF, if you spend $100 or more and use the code FREEUVDTF, you're going to get a 22 by 12 inch UV DTF gang sheet. So if you want to try those out, hey, spend $100, use that code and you get that for it. We also have BF24 is going to save you 25% off all of our ready to press DTF transfers. So like right now, somebody had asked about the Thanksgiving calorie ones, just updated that. That one's on the site. All of our faux embroidery ones in there, 25% off all of those for it. Our new 9-color DTF. They're hard to see on the screen, but I'm telling you, it's a completely real difference. But our 9-color DTF printer is up and going. We're taking orders for that. It's the premium 9-color, so it does cost more on it, but you want to try it out. Now's a chance to do it because you can use the code 9color and save 25% on all those premium 9-color DTF transfers. Everything else for regular DTF and UV DTF, you can use the code BF24. Now that's going to save you 20% off all of your regular orders. And if you live in the U.S., because we do ship out of country, but if you live in the U.S. And you spend $250 or more, you use the code free ship, and you're going to get free shipping. Now, discounts can be stacked. Discounts apply. Discounts expire 12/2/24. Now, if anybody have any other questions, comments, concerns, and see what we can do and go from there. Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to call it a thing. I'll have to find it and download it. Yep, Darren, it's over there. In files, affiliate links, I think is where it is for it. If not, just ask, just tag me and I'll make sure to post them there. Oh, are we having cake Thursday with Todd? Thursday may do a bundle drop. No, Thursday birthday. I don't know how old I'm going to be. I think it's 47. I think that. God, that makes me scary to say. 47. I don't know what I want to do with my life. Awesome. But that day we get to eat at my favorite restaurant, Culver's, but it is a kids' day because it is a fundraiser for the school. So we'll have dinner with there, and then we have basketball that night. So happy birthday to me. But we are celebrating on Monday because we're going to a pre-screening of Wicked, and it's just Act 1 of Wicked. So we got that, Act 1 of Wicked. I didn't realize that they were splitting it up until I kind of did a little more. So Act 1 of Wicked is there, and then release in the second half next year. We're doing that on Monday. So, birthday week. I used to have a birthday month, and then I used to have a birthday week, and then I used to have a birthday. And now it's just another day. Just another day. Nothing fun and exciting. But I give you guys the deals. That's what we got going on for it. It's in the affiliate link part. There you go, Darren. It's over in the affiliate link. We'll get it moved where it needs to go for it over there. Heather, will the template work in Photoshop? I came late. So the template is saved as an EPS, a CDR, and a PDF. So you should be able to import one of those in everything, whether it's the PDF, I know should work in any of your Photoshops, your Adobes, or anything like that. So you should be good to go on there. And Darren, I still can't get Discord to work with the laptop, but I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. Why do you have to break stuff, Darren? Have a great you too, Barb. Oh, look at that. Kelly joined us, and Kelly, here Kelly. Let me do I get that locked? There, Kelly. That's what we came up for you. And maybe, just maybe, we'll make some mock-ups, and I want to play with it a little more because I want to see if we can add some swap out some stones and put some stuff in it. So I'm gonna see, but overall, there's the holiday design for you. We can add some other stuff and have some fun with it. But there we go. Super fun, super excited. And hey, you always do so much for us. In fact, Kelly, I got to find the link because Advent calendar. It's just an Advent calendar, right? There's not a special name for it. We'll make sure to get the links posted for those because we are in that box as well. And I believe we're going to be giving one of those away. So pretty excited about that too. Oh, you can't see. How about I add it to the stage? There it is. There it is. There. I take this off here. Hello. There it is. As it populates there. See? Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And I'll zoom. No, I won't. I'll zoom right there. And then we'll see how it is. And I think I'm gonna see about putting stones in each one of these and maybe stones in here. We'll see how it all plays out. As we just put that together right here, I was like, ooh, so this ought to be fun. The Nutcracker collab box. That's what it's called. Nutcracker collab box. We'll get the links in that post report because if you're talking about some fun stuff, man, I'm seeing the stuff that's in that. I think that's going to make an amazing presence for people to get in the holiday spirit. Ooh, is there? It shouldn't. Give me 1 second on that catalog because since it's a digital product, it shouldn't have that on it. But you just wait right there, and I'm going to go into it, and we're going to edit the product, and we're going to see, and we're going to make sure that it does not there. And I'm going to force reload it because this product requires shipping or enable. Nope, that's disabled. So let's save that, and then now try it and see if it's there because you could. Heather, you should be good to go now. Empty your cart, add it back in there, and then you're rock solid on it. And if anybody purchases and had troubles or questions, I said I'll keep adding things to that folder because what's going to happen is you do the purchase and it's going to send you to this is the way that I figured it's going to help me keep from. We've done this before, and this is why we stopped doing digital files for a while because people would share the link and then everybody would have it, and one person would pay for it, and then 50 people would have it. It's like, I'm seeing this and I only see one sale of it. And then I called the person out. They're like, well, I shared the link. So now I have it. So yes, you'll get a link for it. And then I have to approve you to get it. So that's the way to do it. I can check and see if you're in one of the groups or if you are, if you made the purchase. So we'll make sure that permission gets granted if you make that purchase. But with that, tomorrow morning mindset, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure to tune into that. Thursday, birthday. So, we'll be working. It'll be just another day. Friday, we'll be live. And like I said, next Tuesday, I'm going to do what I can do to possibly make some, do some ornaments. We'll see if Corey will help me set that up and then we'll we'll go from there and see what we can have. It'll be fun and exciting. I promise you. All right. With that, you guys have an amazing night. Thanks for joining us again. It's nice to get back and do this. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.